Have you ever felt that there are things in your life you just seem not to be able to get past? They could be 10 years, 20 years, even 30 years old, but they just seem to have a certain hold on you that you have absolutely no explanation for. In fact, sometimes you may be having excuses for having them. There are times when you are stuck because you have accepted that that is who you are and you cannot get better, or you have found solace in certain things that happen to you and you do not know how to define yourself outside of those experiences. I said when I started 2 days ago that they could both be good or bad, victories or losses. But this week we are talking about getting unstuck right here on Wisdom Moments on K24 with me, CJ Atemo the Sage, hoping that at least some of you will be able to move forward and get off things and chains or shackles that have held you for a very long time. I'm coming to you from the Panari Hotel, hoping that you will, together with your family, friends or fraternity, check it out very soon. If not today or this weekend, because this is a very good place for you to be, and we've been so grateful. We've been so privileged to be coming to you from right over here. I am in the presidential suite of the Panari Hotel, and there's so much, the rooms, so the accommodation packages are good. The restaurants, the cuisine over here is amazing. The serenity, I'll have to talk about that, and the ambience as well is very good. So check out the Panari Hotel and check out Panari Resort as well, which is in Nyahururu, if you want to go out of town and see what you can get from here. Also, check out my social media platforms, CJ Atemo everywhere. Mostly, I'd love for you, to just go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, set notifications, watch, like, post your comments, and share. We're doing well on Instagram. We're doing well on Facebook. Check out CJ Atemo School of Leadership as well, in case you need to enroll or you need me to come to where you are. You want something personalized or customized for you, I'd be so glad to do that. We've talked about two ways of just two thoughts of getting unstuck. And I said the first thing that you need to know is that yesterday was a lesson. You needed that. You needed that. If you treat it as a lesson, you will go past it. If you don't treat it as a lesson, you may get stuck right over there. Then I say that you did what you did because of what you knew. So you have to forgive yourself and let go and not be too hard on yourself just because of the choices that you made yesterday. Today, I want to talk about the third thing about getting unstuck, and that is talk about it openly. Talk about it openly. What is this? And especially when it has to do with something that seems negative or painful or traumatic. This is why we do therapy. This is why people go into counseling, because they need to talk about those experiences. Anything you cannot talk about still has a hold on you. Secrecy is the easiest way to remain stuck in the past. If you cannot talk about it, you cannot heal from it. If you cannot talk about it, you cannot draw positive energy from it. Do you realize that even when people are mourning their loved ones, one of the best ways to do that is to let them talk about the experiences that they had, everything that they have felt through their mourning and grieving period. If you tell people to keep quiet and not talk about the loss of a loved one, they will never heal from it. They need to talk about it, because as they talk, they think through the processes. They will talk about the pain, but then they will also draw out the joyful memories that they have of those people. So you see sometimes people are sitting around a funeral and they will also still have some humor around it. It's the memories. It's not that the pain is gone, but it's the memories. They will think about the fun side of the departed. They will think about the painful part that is on their side, but they'll also, celebrate the joy that the person brought into their life when they think about some of the crazy things or some of the funny things the other person did. It helps them process that whole life, and it helps them process their whole experience so that they don't only see the negative and the dark clouds around it. If you don't talk about it, it will keep holding you, because the only reason you will not talk about it is you will think, first of all, that you failed. Number two, you will feel that it is embarrassing to talk about it. So number three, you will feel that everything around that experience was dark. When you begin to talk about it, you take back the power from the experience and you have it by yourself. You begin to shape the narrative of that experience. You begin to tell yourself, I came out of it, I came out stronger. So I lost my way here. I did this happened to me. I was treated this way. I gave myself completely to something, and I did not know that I was going to be conned, to be hurt, betrayed. I was going to be slandered. I've gone through all of that. But you look at it and you talk about it, and you take the power from the thing. So it never holds you back. You begin to move forward, because whoever tells the narrative controls the narrative. So many people are stuck in the past because they are keeping secrets about things that they should find a place to openly talk about. And I'm not talking about, you go everywhere telling everybody everything about what you have gone through or what you have seen in the past. But you see, there are certain spaces of safety that you need to get into and talk about certain things, especially when those things are holding you from moving forward. If it is so traumatic that you can't move forward, you need to talk about it. Find somebody, find a counselor, find a coach, find a mentor, find a priest, find somebody and talk to them. Even if you will not talk about all the details, find somebody and just share probably how you feel. You may not bring the details of who are involved, but then you can talk about what that did to you. Because sometimes some of our most painful moments are from families, and the people involved are people who are still in our lives, and you wouldn't want to necessarily, throw them under the bus, but you still need to heal from whatever you went through and whatever you were taken through. And sometimes the people who treated you like that have also come back to their senses, and they are trying to work their way and becoming better, but that does not negate the fact that they hurt you. So you need to find a way to let that get off your chest so that you're not carrying resentment, bitterness, and you're not stuck at the place where you don't trust people, where you hate people, where you are angry with people, and they keep on thinking, why do you keep flipping? Yet you're flipping over issues that nobody knows about. You know what happens with children, for example, who are forsaken or abandoned. And so they keep thinking that everybody is going to leave them. Either they decide that they're not going to connect with anybody close, or if they get anybody, they become very clingy. And if you come close into their life, then they will be reacting. When they think that you want to leave, they will react, and you will have no idea why they are reacting. They are reacting because they are still stuck in the past. They are stuck in experiences that have made them become who they are right now. And then you will walk away, and then they will say, I knew you would walk away, not realizing that they created that reaction because they were stuck in their past. And so the cycle continues, and everybody who walks into their life will react the same way because the provocation is the same. You've got to get unstuck. Talk about it. Take back the power from your pain, especially from your pain. Take back the power. Talk about it. Talk about it to yourself. Write it down in a journal. Whatever it is, you've got to talk about it, so that the secrecy that causes that thing to hold you in a dark place, the thing that makes you feel that you failed irreversibly, is broken. Because there are people who have gotten up out of drugs, alcohol, addictions, abuse, all kinds of things. Even people who have committed atrocities themselves, people who have murdered other people, people who have hurt other people, they have come out of that chain and they are living positive lives. So you know what? If you're going to get unstuck, talk about it, so that you break the fear, the shame, the pain, and the feeling of failure that you would want to hide in. Till the next time, this is CJ Atemo, and thank you for joining us for the Wisdom Moments on K24 right here. We've been coming to you from the Panari Hotel. Remember to check them out, and also to check out all my social media platforms, CJ Atemo everywhere. Check out my YouTube channel, subscribe, set notifications, watch, like, post your comments and share, and also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, connect with me on LinkedIn. Check out CJ Atemo School of Leadership, and I'd be so glad to connect with you right there. Till the next time.